Hello everyone, good morning. Today we are going to discuss about changing default policy and account logout policy and log on hours and log on to and allow log on local policy. So we'll discuss few policies today. So first, what is policy? Can anyone know what is policy? You can explain in a layman language. I don't I mean, I'm not expecting any from the pure technical uh, abbreviation of policy. Do you know policy in terms of in your own language? You can tell me. Can anyone tell me what is policy? Okay. Policy is set of rules. So state policies, central policies. We have heard lot of times policy. In an organization, in any IT company and non-IT companies, there are certain policies. So each policy having set of rules and regulations. So either in state policies and state people have to follow the state policies. When coming to central policies, coming to IT income tax, we have to follow central policies. So policy is nothing but set of rules which will apply on people generally. If the made central government or state government made any policies, so that policies will apply on public, right? So here we are making policies to apply on computers, on client missions. So here the policies will apply on member servers, clients, everything. Everywhere these policies will apply, including who made the policies also, that computer also got applied with the policy. So there are no exceptions here for the policies. If we made a policy, the policy applies on the computers, so the computer should follow the policy. There is no way to escape from the policies, right? So in public there are many ways to escape policies, but they will get punished. But here there is no escape from the policies. There is no punishment here. Okay. So so we'll discuss first policy, default password policy. What is default password policy? So the password policy, default, what is the default password policy? 7 characters or 8 characters, and password should be unique. Okay. So 7 or 8 characters, and special symbols, and numbers, and alphabets, and uppercase, upper or lowercase. So there are different combinations. Password should be should have a special characters. Uh, I mean symbols, special characters, numbers, alphabets, uppercase, lowercase. So all this combination, the password should be or the password should have the all these combinations. Like special character, the password should have a special character, one special character, and should have a number, alphabet, and uppercase, lowercase. These are all. So how to change the default password policy? To changing the password policy, so I can put 10 characters minimum, and I change the all these policies. Like I should not have these special characters, numbers, and alphabets, uppercase, lowercase. So whatever we want, we can change the password policy according to given template. There is a template. So according to the template, we need to change the policies. Okay. So let's see. What is the default password policy right now? Go to group policy management. So open this, expand. Okay. So right click on default domain policies. Right click on default domain policies, click edit. So you will get the group policy management editor. So in the group policy management editor, you have to select policy. Okay. Policies. Policy, and in the policies, Windows settings, expand Windows settings. Security options, here account policy, expand this password policy. So what password policy, default password policy is saying? Enforcing password history 24 passwords. So this policy remember 24 passwords. So every time if you change the password, the password should be unique, not like previous passwords. Should not give previous passwords. And maximum password is 42 days. Minimum is 1 day. Minimum length 7 characters. And password must meet complexity requirement. This is what we call complexity requirement. Complexity requirement is nothing but the password should have a special character, number, alphabets, uppercase, lowercase, everything. That is a password complexity. Store the password using reversible encryption. That is not required. So this is the default password policy. So based on this policy, password will accept by the domain controller. Okay. If you change the password policy, for example, I'm just go to tools, Active Directory, use and computers. So I'm going to change this password policy now. And after apply the password policy, we'll verify whether the password policy is working or not. Okay. So I'm just giving 8 characters. Okay, minimum 8 characters. Okay, so leave it this complexity enabled. Okay, I'm just changing one thing. And if you want to change maximum, you can change 50 days. You can change like this, 50 days. Minimum is 1 day, leave it 1 day. So I just changed a few rules in the password policy. Okay, now if you want to change 7 days, you can change 7 days, like your wish. That is, this is minimum is, this is maximum is. Okay, so now we'll close this and see. Okay, just close this. Just close this. Now refresh here. Before verifying, you have to open to command prompt, gp update, run this, so that the whatever we have done the changes will be applied across the network, across the domain, across the domain. So password policy has been updated. Now we'll try to create a user now. So based on the policy, what should I do? I have to give the password based on the policy. So here, Raju, I'm just giving Raju. Raju. Username is Raju. Okay. Click next. Just giving A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D. Okay. I'm just giving A, B, C, D. Is this password is uh, obey the password policies? Is as per the password policy, are we giving the password now? No. The password policy is saying should be 8 characters and should have a complexity requirement. But this is not as per the password policy. According to the password policy, we are not giving the password here. So let's see whether the system will accept this or not. Click next. What's saying? Windows cannot set the password for Raju because the password does not meet password policy requirements. Check the minimum password length, password complexity, and password history requirement. See, this password doesn't meet the password policy. As per the password policy, this password is not meet. The password is not meeting the password policy. So that is the reason the password is not accepting. Okay, let's go back. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Okay, I'm just giving A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Okay, see 3, 3, 8. Click next. What's saying? Still, even if you give 8 characters, the password does not taking because we should give complexity also. So policy is set of rules, I said. So you should not obey. You should, sorry, you should obey the rules, what the password policy is saying. So I'm giving A, B, C, D, E at the rate 1, 2, 3. Okay. A, B, C, D, E at the rate 1, 2, 3. Now let's see. See, now it is taking because A, B, C, D, E at the rate 1, 2, 3. See here, alphabet, special character, number. So password policy, as per the password policy, we have given the password. So this password is meeting the policy requirement. So that is the reason the password accepted by the Active Directory. So let me change the password policy again. Right click on it, edit, expand, policies, Windows settings, expand, settings, password policy, account policy, under the account policy, password policy. So now I'm changing the maximum length to 4. Okay, and here let it password must meet complexity requirement. Let me disable this. So 4 characters, any characters, either number or alphabets, in any 4 characters. Here I disable the password requirement. So no need of giving complexity requirement like special characters, uppercase, lowercase, or alphabets. So nothing, uh, we no need to give special characters, uppercase, lowercase, numbers. So just 4 characters, any 4 characters. So close this and change the policy like this. Close it, and GP update. Okay. Now try. Go to Active Directory and create a new user. So Ravi, I'm just giving Ravi. Okay, click next. Remove this. A, B, C, D. Only 4 characters. A, B, C, D. Okay, click next. Click next. Now it is taking. See, before it wasn't uh, taken. Now it took the password because we have changed the password policy. That is the reason now Active Directory is accepting password. So likewise, you can implement many policies. You can implement many policies. So hope you get it. Any questions on this? Because we will do many policies. We'll create a many policies like this. So I'm just editing the default password policy. So we will create our own policies going forward. So if you have any questions, queries, you can ask me now. If you don't understand also, you can ask me so that I'll explain if you don't understand. So this is how we need to change the password policies. So it should be 7 characters at least, and password complexity should be enabled. Now it will ask password like this. I mean, like ABCD at the rate 123 A B like this. Otherwise, the password will not accept by the Active Directory. Okay. Next, coming to enabling account lockout policy. So what is enabling account lockout policy? If anyone give wrong passwords more than 3 times or more than 1 time, the account should be lockout. The account should be lock. So usually we see in the banking internet net login, internet login. So what they do, they log the account if you give wrong attempts. If you attempt more than 3 times with a wrong password, what they will do, they will log the account for 30 minutes and they will unlock it. That is a policy. Similarly, we can also implement the same policy in domain. So if anyone give wrong attempts more than 2 or 1 based on our policy, the account will get lockout. So that policy will implement now. Okay. That is enable account lockout policy. So let's close this. Here also, let me close. Let me close. Open group management, group policy management. Go to edit domain policy, edit, expand, policies, Windows settings, security settings, account lockout policy. Okay. See here, account lockout policy duration not configured. See, not defined means this policy was not configured by default. So let's enable this policy so that the policy will apply. Okay. So account lockout threshold, I'm giving just 2. So if anyone give uh, wrong password 2 times continuously, then the account will be lockout. And this is 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, the account will be unlocked. Okay, just applying 30. See, 2 wrong invalid logon attempts. If anyone give 2 invalid logon attempts, the account will get locked. Okay, so let's see. So what is the user here? Anand, right? Okay. log of. Anant is the user here, right? Where is, yes. Let me first close this. So why should I close? Because if I didn't close, the policy will not apply. So run GP update. Okay, good. Now log, yeah, all right. So A, B, C, D. I'm giving wrong attempts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One time, two times. So let's see. This account is, if I'm giving right password now, what will happen? No, more than two times, I think. Let's see. Let me do the same thing here. Switch user. ARN. Okay. See what's it saying? The referenced account is currently locked out and may not be logged on to. See here, more than, we should give more than 3 times. Okay. Log off. Let me log in here. It's too slow. See, let me see whether the account is logged out or not. Right click on the account, go to properties, see the account. See, account is logged out. The account is currently logged out on the Active Directory domain controller. So, because we have given more than 3 wrong attempts. See, now the referenced account is currently logged out. You may not log on to. So now we have to unlock it, or else we have to wait 30 minutes. Then the account will be unlocked automatically. So now I'm unlock this account manually. Apply. Okay. Okay. Again, right click, go to properties and go to accounts. See, the account is unlocked. Now try to log in here. Now it's logged because I unlocked that account. I unlocked the account. So now the account is able to log in. So this way we can implement account lockout policy. Account lockout policy is nothing but when anyone giving wrong invalid attempts more than 2 or 3 based on the policy, if cross the policy, I mean, if the cross the wrong attempts, if anyone cross the wrong attempts, then their account will got locked. So this is how the account lockout policy will work. Now, any questions on this also? Did you understand? Please let me know. If you don't understand, let me know. I will explain one more time. Next, configure logon hours permissions and logon to. So first logon hours. Let's discuss about logon hours. So if we can implement a policy that the users can log into morning 6 to evening 6. In between, users can log into their computers. Before hours, they cannot log in. After hours, they cannot log in. A particular user, if I give a log on hours, so the user should log in within the a given hours. Okay, so let's see how. Let me click on one of the user, go to properties and go to accounts. Here we can see log on hours. See, this is 365 days, I mean 7 days, 24 hours, log on permitted. So this blue color means this log on hours permitted. So 7 days, 24 hours is approved. So if I want to deny hours, if I want to make a deny, for example, what is the time now? 11, right? Yeah. 10 to user should not log into for this particular user have a login at 1 o'clock. So he should not log in before. Okay. So what I'm doing 10, 11, 12, right? So from 1 onwards, he can log in. Deny. I'm just denying his log on hours. So from 10 to 1 o'clock, he should not log in. Click OK. Apply. OK. That's it. Now, just close this. Log off this user and log off this user. So I'm applying to the only user Anant. So this is not applying to everyone. See, password policy, user account lockout policy for everyone. So these two policies for everyone. This is not policy. This is a setting. This is a setting for particular user. If you want to, a particular user should log in from to particular hours, you can set hours for particular account. See, I set the user, set the hours for particular user. Okay. Now let's log in. Yeah. Okay. It should not take. Maybe it. See, it will take time to update the policy. I mean, let me check here. So the account has time restrictions that prevent you from sign in at this time. Please try again later. See here the time restrictions. See, I think this server, I mean, this system takes time to update the policies. It's not syncing very quickly. This machine is not syncing with the domain controller quickly. So that is the reason it is accepting. Let me try now. See, the account has a time restrictions that prevent you from logging on at this time. Please try again later. So now the policy updated for this system. Because this account cannot log in until 1 o'clock because there is a time restrictions in the Active Directory. Sorry, did you get it? So let me change. I'm just allow this. Log on permitted. Okay. Apply. Okay. Close this. Then only the setting will update. Okay. Now just give some time or else let's try. Now it is taking. See, because I approved. Now it is logging. See, this is what domain controller apply policy settings on computers. On computers. This is how Active Directory control the other missions who are added to Active Directory. See, who are added to Active, including this domain controller also apply all these policies. If you log into Anand here, you cannot log in. Even it is a domain controller also will get applied by these policies. No one is exception here. Everyone is all the policies applied on every computer, including domain controller. Okay, so this is logon hours permissions. So you can restrict the user on particular hours. Next, log on to where to log on this user account. For example, go to users. Okay, right click on the user. I'm just right click on the user account. Go to accounts, log on to. See here, all computers. This particular user can log in any computer in the domain. This is what default policy, all computers. Default setting, all computers. But I can give a restriction that you should log into only this mission. What is this mission name? Client. Okay, client. So this means only this computer can log into the mission who has name, who has name client. So the only this account can log into this computer only in the domain. He cannot log into any other computer except client. The mission called client. Client. So this is the mission called client, and this is a different name. This computer have a different name. Let me log out. Let me log out. Log off. So what is this computer name? Let me check here. WinADC. Computer name is WinADC. If you also can check. Now let me, 1 second. Yeah, close this. Okay. Now let me try. Your account is configured to prevent you from using this PC. Please try another PC. Okay. Now I'll try to log in here. See, now the user able to log into this mission, but the same account was able to log in before, but now not able to log in into this mission because there is a restriction. So only this user, Anant user, can log into client mission, not any other mission, only this mission. So let me remove the restriction. User, right click on it, properties, account, log on, remove this, put all computers. So now this user can log into any computer in the domain. Let me close it. Okay, and run and give now. See, now I'm able to log in because I removed the restriction. So now the user able to log into this machine also. So likewise, we can give the restrictions for particular user. That is logon hours, logon to. Okay. Next. Next, changing allow logon policies. What is allow logon policy? Usually normal users. These are all normal users. Let me show you. Normal users cannot log into domain controller. Domain controller is a server which is controlling all the computers in that domain. But normally only administrator can able to log into domain controller, but other users cannot log into this domain controller. So how to make other users to log in domain controller? So how the normal users can log in domain controllers? Let's see. That is called changing allow logon locally. So if particular servers can allow users to log in the particular server. So let's see how before policy. Let me try to log into domain controller with Anant user. Okay, let's see. Oh, sorry, ARN. See, this is what we are getting. Sign in method you're trying to use isn't allowed. For more information, contact your administrator, because it is a domain controller. It's a server. You cannot log in to the domain controller with a normal user. Only we can log in with administrator. Okay. So that is called change allow logon locally. So we can allow normal user to log into domain controller. Okay. So not only domain controller, if you go for any other important servers like any web servers, any database servers, or any other servers, if you want to log in to the servers, usually you cannot log in. Okay, you should have a permission to log into the servers. So let's see how we can give the permissions to log in normal user into the domain controller. Okay, so go to group policy management. Okay, now here domain controller. Here default domain controller policy. Select, right click on it, edit, expand. One moment, just expanding. Okay, now computer policies, Windows settings. Okay, and security settings. Expand this and go local policies, user rights assignments. Click user right assignments. Here allow logon locally. See, in this computer, these users can log into these computers. Account operations, administrators, backup operators, enterprise domain controllers, print operators, and server operators. These are the groups. These groups users can log into this computer. So if you add a user here, that user can able to log in. So let me add ARN, check name, click OK, click OK. Now ARN user This is ARN user and this is domain. Okay. So ARN user, I'm just adding ARN user here. Okay. Now I'm allowing ARN user to log into domain controller. So I added the user account here. Close it, close it, close it. GP update. Go to command prompt. GP update. Okay. Now close it and try to log in with ARN. Sign out. Control Alt Del. ARN. User is ARN. And password. See, now ARN user able to log into this machine. Before it wasn't. Okay. And now it is able to log in. So this is how allow logon locally policy works. So if you log in a normal user, if you want to log in with a normal user in any particular server, you have to allow the user into the policy. Then only the normal user can log in to server. So I think that's all for today. Any questions? Any questions from previous classes and this class also? You can ask me if you have any questions. Any questions, any doubts during the practice? Hope you're all practicing every class. I mean, every day after the class.
Let's start.
Sorry?
Practicing, sir.
Yeah, good, good. So if you have any questions in the practice, you just refer my video, or else still you're unable to figure out the issue, you can ask me in the next class. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
So did you understand the class? Because going forward, we will discuss more policies. So if you're able to get this class, then you can easily, easy for next classes. If you didn't understand, please let me know. I will explain if anything you didn't understand. Okay, thank you all. Thanks for joining. Have a
Sir?
great day.
Hello.
Yes, yes, please. Yes, please.
Sir, can you share your, sir?
Sorry, okay. Your voice is not audible. Can you?
Sir, can you share your mobile number, sir?
My mobile number.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, this is my mobile number. Hope you get.
Sir, it's not visible. Okay,
Uh,
okay, sir.
okay.
1
Did you
second.
get my mobile number? So if you have any questions, you just message me in WhatsApp. I will explain. I will respond whenever I get free, or else we'll discuss in the next class. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay,
Okay.
sir.
Thank you. Thank you all. Thanks for joining. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.
Okay, sir.